We don't just drop the bear off and, hey, you go, here's your bear, take care, and then we're out of the room. You sit down and you talk with the children and you talk with their family and you find out what's going on in their lives. And there was a girl last year that touched me tremendously. Her name was Breanna Pena. And I had this connection with her that was just unbelievable. And I sat in that room with her, and she had leukemia. And I spoke with her, and I gave her a bear. And I got close with her family and her father, and we're friends on Facebook. And I got home that day, and I was so excited about meeting Breanna. She's such a beautiful girl. I mean, just absolutely beautiful. And I got home and I told my kids about her. And then I said, there's somebody you have to meet. She's a great inspiration. You have to meet her. I want you to meet her. So over the next couple of months, I tried to work with Steve Schall here to find a time that I can bring my children here to meet Breanna, because she had an impact on, she has an impact on me. And I worked through it, but there's always, there's red tape. You can't visit one child. You have to visit the whole room. And so we were working through that, and we were getting to that point that we were going to go visit Breanna, who I had given a bear to, thanks to a donation that somebody made. Well, in February, I found out that she lost that battle and died. And it was, it was really sad, because, you meet these kids and you don't realize the effect that they have on you. And just giving her a bear, and I have that bear with me now, because her dad gave it to me. And it's got her name on it, and the day she was born, the day she died. And I've kept this bear with me ever since that day. And I'm sorry for choking up a little right now. But it was pretty powerful meeting her, and then her dad giving me the bear back. And I just know it meant a lot to her. That day we went in the room, we gave her the bear, and how it made her smile and how happy she was. And, when I found out she died, it was just, I was just distraught. I cried the whole way home for like 45 minutes driving back to Ahwatukee, and I told my kids, and they cried. And I talked to her father a number of times ever since, and stayed in touch with him. And I wrote a story about her. It's on the website, called An Angel Named Breanna. And it's got a picture of me and her, and it's got a picture of the bear that I'm holding right now. And it just talked about how she affected my life. And she did. You don't realize it when you're here. You go up and you meet these kids in a room, and you just don't realize the effect that they have on you. Look, this story's about hope and about giving these children a chance, but not everybody makes it. Not all these kids make it. And Breanna didn't make it. But I'll never forget her. And that's why I wrote that story. So what I'd like to do now is forget about matching, forget about monthly miracle makers, forget about a match from anybody. I'd like to see if we can make these phones ring for Breanna, who lost her life just a few months ago battling leukemia. Because like I said, this story's about hope, but not every kid makes it. But we were able to give that kid a bear. And I want to give a lot of kids bears again today. And, I'm not afraid to go back up and meet kids, because they have an impact on your life. So if you make that phone call for Breanna at 602-933-5437, not for a match, not for anything, but just for her, because she battled hard, and she had aspirations and goals, and she affected a lot of people. So if you can make that call, again, just for Breanna, that's all you have to say. They'll write it on the list when they get that phone call. Just say, this one's for Breanna, for no other reason than just for her. And I've got her bear with me. 602-933-5437. 602-933-5437. If you can make the phones ring for her and make a donation, I don't care if it's $5 or $10 or $20 or anything, because she affected my life tremendously, and it's really sad that she lost that battle. And I know how hurt I was, and that she died, because you meet these kids and you get close to them. It's not about just going up to the room and dropping off a bear. It's about meeting these kids and finding out their stories and then following them. So again, for me, for Breanna, for no other reason than to help these children right now, like Breanna, get a teddy bear. Make that phone call to 602-933-5437. Again, I ask everybody listening, on Arizona Sports 620, on News Talk 92.3, just for Breanna, for no other reason than just for Breanna, to make a donation to this hospital, because she lost her battle with leukemia, but she had an effect on me that'll last a lifetime.
I thank you for sharing your story. I thank you. That's, you did a good job.